Of all the warriors who have entered this arena, none can compete with these two titans of death.
The mighty Thor, Prince of Asgard. Diana Prince, the Wonder Woman. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
In Norse mythology, Thor's the god of thunder, strength, healing, and oak trees? Well, regardless, he was badass enough to get his own comic book.
Thor, Odin's son, was conceived between the Allfather and Earth's elder goddess with the intent of creating the strongest man in the universe. He can lift over 1,000,000 tons, move at supersonic speeds, never feel exhaustion, survive the vacuum of space, and talk with frogs.
He's immune to poison, burns, and electrocution, and he can survive the heat of the sun or even a planet-bursting explosion. Well, I guess that's what happens when God bangs the Earth.
While Thor is not invulnerable, he is augmented by his godly status and a fraction of the all-powerful Odin force sealed within Mjolnir, his enchanted hammer.
That's his weapon? That thing is way too tiny. I mean, if he was the god of mending fences or something, I guess I could see— Oh shit! Never mind!
Mjolnir is mystically bound to Thor and obeys him as if it were alive. And if it were any larger, it would be too heavy to wield.
So it's not the size of his hammer, it's how he uses it.
It was forged by dwarves using the core of a dying star, which went supernova and killed all the dinosaurs.
Yeah, forget anything I said earlier. I'm liking the dino slaughtering hammer. Where can I get one?
Mjolnir can only be wielded by Thor, although there is a workaround. Red Hulk once carried the hammer into space because Thor was still holding onto it, which may be one of the dumbest technicalities ever.
But Mjolnir's not the only thing in Thor's arsenal. He wears the Belt of Strength, which, surprise, doubles his already powerful might.
And naturally, as the god of thunder, Thor can manipulate the weather. Storms, tornadoes, the wind, he can even summon deadly bolts of lightning.
He also has some control over the Earth. He can make earthquakes that span entire continents.
Thor has fought and defeated many of the most powerful warriors in the Marvel Universe. He's mastered enough martial arts to box Captain America to a standstill and has even overpowered the Hulk. Although, in the past, he could lose his powers when separated from his hammer.
Which is pretty stupid, considering his main method of attack is throwing the damn thing.
But through some convoluted magic absurdity, this is no longer a problem. In fact, he has no specific physical weaknesses, though he does suffer from a superiority complex. Arrogant and eager to fight, he often ignores even the most perceptible risks.
I like him!
Next.
To the uneducated nerd, Wonder Woman may seem a cheap clone of Superman.
With super boobies!
But in reality, she's a whole different story. Created from Earth, born by gods, trained by ancient warriors.
Maker of Wonder Bread, designer of the Wonder Bra.
Boomstick, that's not true.
See, I can do it too, Wiz.
Wonder Woman is the incredibly powerful and near-invincible ambassador of Themyscira and self-appointed protector of the Earth.
And she dresses like a stripper, a patriotic stripper.
Diana Prince has been trained by the Amazons as a master combatant since childhood. She dueled the best of the best for the right to be crowned Wonder Woman. Her unearthly powers are divine, granted by ancient Greek gods and goddesses. From Demeter, she receives superhuman strength and durability.
You know that bitch mailman god with the wingy shoes?
Hermes?
Whatever. He gave Wonder Woman the ability to fly and move at hypersonic speed.
She was given numerous other powers, from enhanced senses, animal rapport, and blessings of wisdom and empathy.
Aside from the obvious cannons resting right below her neck, she's got a pretty bizarre mix of weaponry. Her lasso of truth is a piece of unbreakable string that, well, makes you tell the truth.
What other depraved thoughts must you be thinking?
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
Hell yeah, she does!
She uses her tiara as a long-range throwing weapon, using its razor-sharp edge to slice open her enemy's throat.
Wonder Babe here wears the bracelets of submission, indestructible steel gauntlets forged from the remains of Zeus's legendary Aegis. These babies can block all sorts of attacks.
She has persevered throughout the years, fighting a huge variety of foes, even killing the Greek god of war Ares.
Hear that, Kratos? A chick beat you to it.
Let's see you smile now.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
A death battle!
Athena, guide me.
Feel heaven's wrath! I will best you! Mjolnir's might! I shall never tire! KO!
Planet.
The winner is the internet.